Welcome to another Bible quiz. Today we will be having 15 questions about couples in the Old Testament. Are you ready? Let's go. The first question is, who is Adam's wife? Choices, we have Rachel, Ruth, Eve, and Eden. And the answer is letter C, Eve. In Genesis chapter 3, verse 20, it says, "And Adam called his wife's name Eve, because she was the mother of all living." Number 2, who is Abraham's wife? Choices, we have A, Rebecca, B, Sarah, C, Rachel, and D, Leah. The answer is letter B, Sarah. In Genesis chapter 11, verse 29, it says, "Then Abram and Nahor took wives. The name of Abram's wife was Sarai, and the name of Nahor's wife Milcah, the daughter of Haran, the father of Milcah, and the father of Iscah." Number 3, who is Isaac's wife? Choices, A, Rebecca, B, Miriam, C, Anna, D, Leah. And the answer is letter A, Rebecca. In Genesis chapter 29, verse 67, "Then Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and he took Rebekah, and she became his wife, and he loved her. So Isaac was comforted after his mother's death." Number 4, who is Jacob's first wife? Choices, we have letter A, Rachel, B, Leah, C, Bernice, D, Miriam. And the answer is letter B, Leah. In Genesis chapter 29, verse 22, it says, "And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. Now it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah his daughter and brought her to Jacob. And he went in to her." Number 5, who is Jacob's second wife? A, Hannah, B, Esther, C, Ada, D, Rachel. And the answer is letter D, Rachel. In Genesis chapter 29, verse 28, "Then Jacob did so and fulfilled her wish. So he gave him his daughter Rachel as wife also." Number 6, who is Joseph's wife? Choices, A, Asenath, B, Potipharah, C, Ada, D, Candace. The answer is letter A, Asenath. In Genesis chapter 41, verse 45, "And Pharaoh called Joseph's name Zaphnath-Paneah, and he gave him as a wife Asenath, the daughter of Potiphar, priest of On. So Joseph went out over all the land of Egypt." Number 7, who is Amram's wife? Choices, A, Potiphera, B, Jochebed, C, Dinah, and D, Tamar. And the answer is letter B, Jochebed. In Exodus chapter 6, verse 20, "Now Amram took for himself Jochebed, his father's sister, as wife, and she bore him Aaron and Moses, and the years of the life of Amram were 137. Number 8, who is Moses' wife? Choices, A, Chloe, B, Ariel, C, Zipporah, D, Hamite. And the answer is letter C, Zipporah. In Exodus chapter 2, verse 21, "Then Moses was content to live with the man, and he gave Zipporah his daughter to Moses." Number 9, who is Othniel's wife? Choices, we have A. Deborah, B. Aksa, C. Sheshai, D. Talmai. And the answer is letter B, Aksa. In Joshua chapter 15, verse 16 to 17, and Caleb said, "He who attacks Kirjath Sepher and takes it, to him I will give Aksa my daughter as wife." So Othniel, the son of Kenaz, the brother of Caleb, took it, and he gave him Aksa his daughter as wife. Number 10, who is the wife of Boaz? Choices, A. Naomi, B. Orpah, C. Ruth, D. Penina. And the answer is letter C, Ruth. In Ruth chapter 4 verse 13, so Boaz took Ruth and she became his wife, and when he went in to her, the Lord gave her conception and she bore a son. Number 11, who is one of Elkanah's wife? Choices, we have A. Michal, B. Abigail, C. Ichabod, and D. Hannah. And the answer is letter D, Hannah. In 1 Samuel chapter 1 verse 2, and he had two wives. The name of one was Hannah, and the name of the other Penina. Penina had children, but Hannah had no children. Number 12. Who is David's first wife? Choices, we have A. Michal, B. Jezebel, C. Abigail, D. Bathsheba. And the answer is letter A, Michal. In 1 Samuel chapter 18, verses 20 to 21, now Michal, Saul's daughter, loved David, and they told Saul, and the thing pleased him. So Saul said, I will give her to him, that she may be a snare to him, and that the hand of the Philistines may be against him. Therefore Saul said to David a second time, you shall be my son-in-law today. Number 13, another wife of King David. Choices, A. Abigail, B. Orpah, C. Shelah, D. Zeruiah. And the answer is letter A, Abigail. It says in 1 Samuel 25:40 to 42, when the servants of David had come to Abigail at Carmel, they spoke to her saying, David sent us to you to ask you to become his wife. Then she arose, bowed her face to the earth, and said, Here is your maidservant, a servant to wash the feet of the servants of my Lord. So Abigail rose in haste and rode on a donkey, attended by 5 of her maidens, and she followed the messengers of David and became his wife. Number 14. Who is the wife of King Ahasuerus after Queen Vashti was removed from her royal position? Choices, A. Penina, B. Esther, C. Zeruiah, D. Huldah. And the answer is letter B, Esther. In Esther chapter 2 verse 16 to 17, so Esther was taken to King Ahasuerus into his royal palace in the 10th month, which is the month of Tebeth, in the 7th year of his reign. The king loved Esther more than all the other women, and she obtained grace and favor in his sight more than all the virgins. So he set the royal crown upon her head and made her queen instead of Vashti. Number 15. Who is Shallum's wife? Choices, A. Ephrat, B. Huldah, C. Micah, D. Azubah. And the answer is letter B, Huldah. In 2 Kings chapter 22 verse 14, it says, So Hilkiah the priest, Ahikam, Akbor, Shaphan, and Asaiah went to Huldah the prophetess, the wife of Shallum, the son of Tikvah, the son of Harhas, keeper of the wardrobe. She dwelt in Jerusalem in the 2nd quarter, and they spoke with her. So those are all 15 questions about the couples from the Old Testament. There might be more, but I just covered the few couples I'm familiar with, and I hope that you learned something. And if you like this video, click like and subscribe as well for more videos that will be coming up. Thank you for taking the time, and see you next time in the next videos that will be coming up. God bless.